Yo, so I don't know. Welcome back to the channel, dudes. Hopefully, you guys have an awesome day. And just say this is Aldo talking. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying life, right? Obviously, just want to talk about the aliens. Like, honestly, like that shit's creepy. Um, I was I was watching this Joe Rogan podcast. I don't know if you guys seen it, and I was thinking, what the fuck are they? Like, are they real? There's like way more events and shit. They're talking about the events of Roswell to the Battle of LA to um there's this event that happened in, I think it was Britain, in the woods. They call it the Roswell of Britain, something like that, right? There's Zimbabwe. Um, yeah, I remember the Brazil one. You guys look up Joe Rogan Brazil UFO crash or alien encounter. That one's creepy. Like, it made me trip. It made me like, whoa, what is this? And there's a lot. There's a lot. I'm going from like back then, and people are theorizing: are they from space? Are they from interdimensional? Are they from a different planet? Are they humans? Are they, what the fuck are they? And I think they're here. Does that make sense? Probably not, right? So what I think is different. Like, how do I explain it? Okay, I think they've been here for like thousands of years. They evolve. There's a story of, I don't know if it's Egypt, or it was like when the Middle East was really big, right? That there was this war going on, and these creatures came from the sea, attacked, and left. Can't remember what country was that, but I remember that I always fascinated about like old stories of ancient Egypt, to Greeks, to the Romans, to like what Palestine used to be, to like that the whole continent. It's fascinating. There's a lot of history there too. Like, it makes you think about everything in life. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows what they are. And that's the crazy part. We don't know what they are. And I think they live here in the ocean because NASA abandoned the mission. And I don't know when. I think it was in the 90s or 80s. But they say that the ocean hasn't been explored for like 90% of it. We keep finding new creatures every day, new sea creatures. But we can go explore space, right? Make it make sense. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot to explore here on our planet than there is in Earth. I mean, yeah, in Earth, honestly, Earth is fascinating. There's a lot of things that people don't talk about, and I don't know, dudes. That's what I think. Comment what you guys think, and maybe I could like do a topic of it and research more. This came across my mind, and I was like, what the heck? This is not, And then there's a lot of things in the USA, cow mutilation. I don't know about adoptees. People say they've been, abducted by aliens. Like, they've been kidnapped, which that is kidnapped, right? That's true. That is kidnapped. They've been kidnapped by aliens. They've been like, probe, experimented on. Everything you could think of. That's what humans do, right, to animals. Shit. Astrology is fascinating. If you guys remember Three Eye Atlas, they traced the wow signal from there, from like, I think 4 or 5 decades ago. That was the mystery, like the wow signal. And Three Eye Atlas did not act like a mirror. That, I don't know. The Maui, the Three Eye Atlas is one that tends to like freak me out because it does not act like a meteoroid. A lot of people don't think it's a meteoroid, except mainstream science, which I don't know. Like, they have big egos. I don't know. It's so mainstream. Like, if they act like they're better than you, instead of like, we used to be curious about the world. We used to be curious about exploring continents, to like oceans, to like space, and all of a sudden we just dialed down and just became neutralized and pretty boring. And I don't think that's what humankind is meant to be, in my opinion. We always have the adventurers in us, like Christopher Columbus. I don't know, or a lot of Britain people, France. A lot of people love to explore back then. They knew it was risky. They knew it was something bad's gonna happen, but it was a risk that people took to see what the world is there. And we live in a culture like that's really sheltered and doesn't want to explore it. I don't know, it's just the alien stuff. Same with the Vegas, the Miami thing. If you guys remember the Miami Mall, the Vegas, the footage. There's phone calls about that. But it freaks me out, guys. Hopefully you guys have a good day, and Jesus loves you, and take care, bros. And just comment, like, and subscribe, please, and helps me out. Thank you.